How we doing? Today I'm coming to you from the comfort of my very own bed. So grab a snack and a blankie and let's talk about overhead cinematography. Top-down camera shots are super interesting, and they've been around for a long ass time. Whether you've just escaped prison and you're celebrating by dancing in the rain, or your lover just passed away and you got metal claws coming out of your hand bones and you're saying, either way, they look really cool. But why? Most of the cinematography we see is eye level, where we're immersed in a scene and we feel like we're a part of it. Top-down cinematography or overhead camera shots force you to look somewhere. They push your head down. And we can feel that. Maybe it's not a conscious thing that you're recognizing, but it's definitely different than just watching a typical dialogue scene. And these kinds of top-down shots are really cool for movies and stuff, but it also works for YouTube videos. I do a lot of nerdy camera reviews and tech stuff on my channel, and I wanted to start implementing these kinds of top-down shots without breaking my bank. So I built an affordable overhead camera rig, and I want to share that with your beautiful face today. Also, I hope you're not spending too much time in bed during quarantine, so let's just go somewhere else, okay? Well, this is kind of the best way to vacation during quarantine, so we're making it work. Got myself a little crandall. Is that in the shot? Does that look super cool? Okay, so this build for this overhead rig is actually fairly simple. I think you could probably make it for about 120 to 150 bucks, depending on all the pieces you buy. Why do you make that noise? So the main piece of this support system is a C-stand. And I look at C-stands a lot like moms. They carry a ton of weight, but they don't complain. I learned from a cool grip guy on a set that the long leg of a C-stand should go under the weight that it's carrying. It's actually a lot less risk of things toppling over, and then you put a sandbag on that part, the daddy long leg part. So at the top of the C-stand, we're gonna put a grip head, screw that bad boy on, and then through the grip head, we're gonna slide a little, what is it called? Oh, what? Yeah, and through the grip head, we're gonna slide a grip arm, and then there's another grip head on the end of grip arms. Lots of grip here, folks. Make sure your fastening knobs on your grip equipment are on the same side that the weight is pulling down. That way, if you have something heavy on your grip arm, when it pulls down, it's actually tightening the knobs. So on the end of the grip head that's on the end of the grip arm, we're gonna put a little spigot. These things come with lights and other camera equipment. They're really cheap on Amazon. So on the end of the spigot is where I screw on my ball head. I use a Manfrotto one. I think it's 50 bucks, but you can find super cheap ones. The reason I use the Manfrotto one is because it has the same quick release system that all of my other gear has. That way I can pop my camera off the overhead rig, put it on my rolling stand, put that on my switch pod. It just makes things fast, but you can get a lot cheaper ball heads. Now you just fasten, oh, water in my eye, frickin'. Okay. Now you just put your camera on the end of your ball head, and then you can just adjust it, set up your shot, and then you're making magic. See, look at this. I have my lens zoomed in, so you can't see the C-stand. But if you actually zoom out, see that? This is what we're actually working with. Oh, shoot. That's close. Can you see my swim trunk? Oh, there they are. Another option that you can do on your overhead rig is you can place a monitor on it. That's what I did. I have this Andy Cine 4K monitor on mine. The only reason I'm using the monitor is because this Fuji X-T3 doesn't have a flip out screen. It's like right now I wouldn't be able to see myself at all. So I have this monitor that I can actually see just fine. If you don't have monitors lying around, it is really nice to have a camera with a flip out screen for these kinds of shots. There's just so many endless creative options to do funny shots or cool shots with products or anything. Overhead camera rigs are freaking dope, bro. I appreciate you guys watching this short, weird video. Hopefully you liked it. I'm gonna drink my coffee and just pretend that I'm on the beach. So I'm gonna close my eyes. Please become a patron so I can survive. I'm going under, baby. I'm going under. There's only one way to feel completely submerged. Coffee.
Hi, I hit my head on my desk, and I'd like to say thank you to all my patrons for supporting me and my videos during this time. I'm going to shout out 2 of my top tier patrons, those people who pay $9 or more per month. Thank you so much. So shout out to Rhonda Mayfield and Hannah Markley, 2 wonderful ladies. Thanks for the lady power. Thanks for the support. See you in the next one.